Ray Rambles, and today is a very, very special day because this is my 100th video. I can't even believe I've made so many of these things. It's incredible. And I'm just going to show you guys all of my fursuit stuff, or like my furry related stuff. And trust me, there's a lot of it, so this may take a while. But I'll try to not rush, just hurry so that you can see everything, and we won't drag on. I'll get right into it. First is my first fursuit that I made. This is Ray Ray. She was my first fursuit ever, and she has a few different pieces. I'll show you a picture of what she looks like when she's fully suited up. I'll just put it in right after this. These are her feet. They are outdoor feet paws. They're a little scraggly. It's because I still used them recently and I still need to clean them. Inside there's like a shoe. It's like a Tom's or something like that. And this just tucks under my pant ankle, and just stomp around in these. Then there's her tail. Her tail is also a little beat up right now because I'm really busy right now. And I have like a huge project that I'm working on, so this is kind of secondary stuff. It does have a tear right there, but here's her tail. This was my first fursuit tail ever, so I understand that it's definitely not perfect, but it works, so I'm happy with it. Then there's of course the head. The hair comes off, but I don't want to demonstrate that right now. She has a tongue. It's really bad, but like I said, first fursuit. Next are my Ray Ray badges. This one's not done yet. I still need to put on the background and the lamination. So like this is just the basic art. And this was my first fursuit badge. Get that out of the way. This was my first one. 1 second. Take a look. This was my first ever fursuit badge. I don't really like it anymore, because I did this like a year ago, and I think that this one is like way better. As you can see, pretty good improvement in my opinion. So this is my favorite lanyard. Has like all my favorite pins on it. So that's all my Ray Ray stuff. And moving on, right here, there it is. This little thing. I don't know if you can see it. Tried to show you this before, but it's a tiny little keychain. It's of a little cat girl holding a fish cracker. So I don't know if you can see that, but I just wanted to throw that in there real fast. I got it in a blind bag, so that was like a nice little treat, you know. I'll put in a picture of what Ray Ray looks like when I'm all fursuited up right now. Okay, next up is the second fursuit I own, and the third one I've ever made. And this is Arson, the possessed caracal. I'll do another video where I can tell you guys all about like their backstories and stuff. Right now I just kind of want to show you what they look like. He has teeth made out of clay. He has 2 different tongues. This is a long one. Then I can just remove it like that because it's Velcro. Then I can put a short one in that doesn't stick out of his... it got stuck in my paw. One that doesn't stick out of his mouth. His eyes are like slightly following, but like not really. Cute little cat nose. I'm still shaving down his ears because like that's something that I never really got to. But he does have ear tufts, like a real caracal, right there. He's not lined. None of my fursuits are. Well, one of them is. Lining isn't really a big deal to me. I just don't really find it necessary because I have a balaclava. So this is Arson. That's his head. Here are technically his paws, but not really. These are just gloves that I glued fake claws to. Because his hands are like really complex, and I just like, this is just easier for now. Once I get into a massive fursuit making kick, maybe I'll make his real ones. These are just kind of for now. Then there is his tail. Here he goes. It's kind of like curly. See, it goes like that. That actually wasn't intentional, but I actually like it like way, way better. So I'm really happy it turned out like this. I accidentally shaved this part down a little bit, so it looks a little bad. But I kind of like it because it makes him look more scraggly. I just tied around my waist, you know. So that's his tail. And I'll suit up right. Okay, so here's Arson. Normally he would not look like this, like, at all. Because I have to wear Ray Ray's sweatshirt right now. Because I don't know why, but the flannel that I wear when I'm using him, I can't find it. So you guys will just kind of have to accept Arson wearing Ray Ray's clothes. And no clue what happened to my flannel, but sure I'll find it eventually. Pretty little claws, tail, floppy ears, big tongue. So yeah, here's Arson. As you can probably tell, I'm like really tall. Surprise! Ray Ray's a tall person. The more you know, right? Also, forgive my pajama pants. I was just, I was lazy. I was cozy and I didn't want to get out of my PJs. So, y'all are just gonna have to live with that too. Okay, onward. Next up, this one's a bit different because, technically, it's not a real fursuit. And I don't have a name for it. I'm planning to sell it. It's just kind of like a little side project I did like back in October. But it's this bullhead. And technically this is a mouth mover. I just like added fursuit eyes and like new patterns and stuff. And I like took out the really creepy fake teeth he had and like and it had like a paper tongue. And I thought that looked so cheap and nasty. So I just cut everything out of his mouth and I just put foam inside. Like I put a foam block and lined it so that it's just all black. Now, I want to sell this one. The problem is the shipping. Since his horns take up a lot of space, it gets like really expensive. And I wanted to sell him for like $110 because a mouth mover is like $60. And then I wanted to sell him as like a mask one that got turned into a fursuit, you know, like that fox one I made a while ago. But since the shipping was so expensive, it would be like $140, and I just felt really bad doing that to someone because like, oh, decently cheap non-fursuit head, I'll go ahead and buy it. Oh, it's $40 shipping. Oh no, you know, I didn't really want to do that, so I never put the listing up. But if you're still interested, please let me know. So just letting you know, this isn't a real fursuit head. It's just a Halloween mask that I made look like one. It does have a moving jaw, and it's technically lined, you know, looks like that. So it's decent quality. I just kind of like, to be honest, I just kind of glued this on. But like, if you're okay with having a cheaper fursuit, then hit me up because I want to get rid of this thing. Okay, next. Next up is the big boy himself, my only full suit. Even though he's not done. So I have like a lot of work to do on him. This is General Ulfric. He's inspired by a certain video game character. This fursuit was not made by me. This was made by my friend Kishalos, also known as Leunks. So he's a polar bear. As you can see, he's very blue. I'll do a suit up so you can see his full body in a little bit. He does have feet. Get one of his feet. Really big, really fat. Problem is they're a bit small for my feet because I bought this suit secondhand. Outdoor paw pads. Originally, this character's name was Klondike, but Klondike got a massive redesign, so the suit no longer fit his personality. So I adopted him and kind of made him into my character. And here he is. He has very beautiful shiny eyes. He has this big bandana. I love his bandana. It's like one of my favorite parts about him. I love how it like flops on the end, you know? His character is like this long, contrived backstory. Like, he wears his bandana sideways. Long story short, he got a concussion where this eye was like fully dilated, so it was like fully big, so like that eye's like super sensitive to light. So he just kind of covers it, like his eye starts hurting. I know like that's like really weird, It was actually, came up with that after I accidentally put it over my eye for a picture. And I just thought that it was kind of funny. So I just added it to its character. I'll tell I'll tell you more about him some other day. But, right now, I'll just do the, suit up. Doo-doo! If you thought fursuiting in general was tiring, you should try putting on an incomplete full suit. You should also try putting on an actual full suit, because it's probably even worse. As you can see, this boy is unfinished. That's okay, because like I said, I got him secondhand, and repairs were going to be made, but plans were changed. Sorry if my hair's showing. There's his big nub tail. I love his nub. We're still fixing up the legs. Gonna make the arms longer for me because, like I said, I'm tall. My friend is short, so he's a bit small for me. But we're fixing him up, and as you can see, his zipper had to be removed because it got jammed. So he has a lot of stuff that needs to be worked on, but I love him anyways, and he'll be good as new pretty soon. So poor legs. And also his paws are almost done. So yeah, that's the boy. Lastly, these are all of my first bits and pieces, so I don't need to be in Ray Ray right now because it's just like the random stuff that I have. This is my balaclava. I love it very much. It works very, very well. I got it at Furlandia. I'm sorry I don't know the vendor's name, but it's very nice. I like it. It's very cold, which is extremely refreshing while wearing a fursuit. These are my spare gloves. These are basically the ones that I wear if I can't find my fursuit paws, or if these are the ones that I'm using right now for Ulfric because his paws are not finished. So those are like my extra ones. This was the first fursuit thing I've ever had. This was a tail that I got like several years ago at a fair, and like nothing about it. I just saw it at a booth and I bought it. So don't know anything about that one. This one kind of has a long backstory. I got it from a friend. Basically, she wore it to school, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And she's like, oh, thanks. And a couple days later, it broke because, like, it had a keychain where that safety pin is. But the keychain, like, fell off, and she was like, hey, can you help me try to fix it? And I took it home, and I tried to fix it, and there was, like, no way. Like, it was broken. And she was like, oh, that's too bad. I got it for, like, $1 on Wish, so you can just have it. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, I don't know if this tail is real or not. It looks real, but I'm not sure if it is, because if you look really closely, like, the fur is blue. So, I don't think it's real. I hope it's not real, because I don't condone real fur. But, I really like this one because, you know, it's very bouncy. That's why I think it may be real, but I hope not. So, please don't kill me, because I just got this from someone. I do not condone real fur. This is real. So, there's that one. This one, I want it gone. Please, someone help me. This was supposed to be a husky tail, but it failed miserably. Because, you know, let's pretend that this door is your butt. Husky tails are supposed to prop up like that, and then they bounce, you know? This tail does not do that. This tail goes like that, flat against your legs. And, everything else is good quality. It's really good quality fur, good stuffing, good stitching, good thread, literally everything. It doesn't stand up like a husky tail will. If you want to buy it, just let me know, and I'll sell it to you for like $5 on Etsy. So, if you want a bad husky tail, then go ahead. This is my fursuit spray. It smells like lychee and lavender. It smells good. Woo! Oh, it's not spraying. I'll fix that later. This is Arson's tongue. I know it's small. That's because this is his short one. So that's the one that doesn't stick out of his mouth. I showed you guys this earlier, but I don't think it was a very good shot. I finally wanted to show you. So you can see it's a little cat girl. She's eating a fish cracker. I really like this one. I got it from a blind bag, like I said. It has little bells on it. It's really cute. Up here is my name tag from Furlandia. Well, that's like part of it. That was like the slip that goes into it. And I think that is everything. If I forgot anything, then I will add it in. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I love y'all so much. I'll see you later. Can't believe this was my 100th video. Thank you for being here with me through 100 videos. That's crazy. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.